welcome your host of Bombing Run, General A.A. Ron.
Thank you. I am General A.A. Ron. It's time for everyone's favorite comedian game show, Bombing Run. Yes. The rules of Bombing Run are simple. Each comedian combatant gets to do 5-minute sets, while my mysterious comedian judge will be looking for their setup punch and their appearance in front of a live studio audience. Warning combatants. If you say the F or C word, and Freddie the F-bomb will bomb your set. And you cannot be Joker Ace. Okay? So let's please welcome our mysterious comedian judge for the night. Please welcome Judge Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Yes, you can see I found a wall from a comedy club to be your judge tonight. Trust me, they are a comedian. Well, they've been around a lot of comedians. As you can see, they've been on a comedy club wall for a long time. So they actually know what they're looking for. All right. So now let's meet our contestants, shall we? Let's meet contestant number 1.
Hi, I'm Andy T. I'm from Washington State.
Sweet. Let's meet contestant number 2.
Hey, I'm Kirk Broussard, and I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right, let's meet contestant number 3.
Yes, my name is Marcus, also from Washington State.
Awesome. That is our comedian combatants for game number 1 tonight. And the games are simple. So we're going to get up our first comedian combatant to the stage. Please welcome Andy T, everybody. Woo!
Why is it the guy from Las Vegas the creepiest guy? So he has to be the guy that says, hey, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. Trust me, nothing weird happens in Las Vegas, Nevada. I love you guys. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Andy T. And I have anxiety because I work in software.
Ooh.
Anybody else, nobody else out there is working in software? I'm supposed to have a button that I'm supposed to press. Don't ask the questions. My time. I work in software right now. Everybody's getting laid off everywhere. And trust me, I'm not the best software employee. I graduated from high school in 1995. You know what else happened in 1995? Windows 95 came out in 1995. For those of you not old enough to remember, it kind of changed the way things worked a little bit. I was supposed to work with children. Now, trust me, you don't want me working with your children. You don't want me working on your software either if you want it to run reliably. Now they're laying people off, so I'm not really feeling good. So I got anxiety, but it's okay because I got ADHD too. And ADHD pairs real well with an anxiety, doesn't it?
Yes.
It really doesn't, though, because you end up hyperfixating on anything it is that makes you anxious. Yeah. And then you find yourself worried about that and needing to get back to therapy. And that's where I am. And that's causing me anxiety right now because my therapist, he doesn't like me.
Oh.
He doesn't like me. And I know this because she told me.
Oh, damn.
On the first day of therapy. She said, we need to work on making you more likable. She sent me to a group with others who needed to work on being more likable. Bombing Run, that's not supposed to be how it goes. Bunch of unsociable, unlikable people sitting around in a room. It was like being in Las Vegas. What do you do when you're sitting around with people from Las Vegas? We all figured out we didn't like Costco. I'm not sure what else I remember from that group. Yeah, she said I wasn't likable. I went to therapy for self-confidence issues. I didn't have the confidence to fire her, though. So instead, there we were sitting in a room. Trust me, it wasn't uncomfortable at all. And I was talking, and it worked so well. Here I am today, and with all this tech stuff going on, I figured why not call her again because she helped so much last time.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I called her, and she said, "How are you doing?" Yeah, she really said, "How are you doing?" Now, remember ADHD? ADHD causes you to hyperfixate, and I hyperfixated on that. That how are you doing? And I realized that anybody that asks you that question, how are you doing? They don't really care how you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a question, it's social protocol. It's a question without really an answer. Right?
Yes.
Who asked you that question? The lady working at Costco, right? How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing great. I need to return this wedding ring that I bought from her. I get married so many times. I buy my wedding rings at Costco.
Oh man.
Maybe that's why I hate the store at that point.
Mm.
Who else asked you that question? Who else asked you that question? Who does that little lady at church? That
Mm-hmm.
little lady at church, right? She asked you that question, how are you doing? Try telling someone how you're actually doing. Had some Ozark Mountain blood in me, right? Next time that little old lady at church, she says, how are you doing? I might respond with, Mon, I was at a family reunion a week ago. Now I have herpes. Let's see how Mon's doing after that. Bombing Run, thank you. My name's Andy T. That's my time.
Let's give it up for Andy T, everybody. Oh, let me get back Andy T. Let me get back Andy T. I'm going to replace myself. Andy T. Let's give him a big round of applause. And Andy, where would he find you on social media?
Andy T Comedy, really on any of the social media sites. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Andy T Comedy.
And don't ask him how he's doing. That's the last thing you ask for him. How's he doing? All right. Before I get far, I gotta ask the brick wall from the comedy club, Judge Shenanigans. Are you ready for the next comedian? Okay. Yes. The judge wants to know how you are feeling.
Me?
Yes, apparently.
I told you that judge didn't like me.
Well, apparently he did somewhat. All right. That's cool. That's all right, Sergeant at Arms. I appreciate it. All right. So we're ready for our second comedian combatant for the stage. Please give it up for the one, the only Kirk Broussard, everybody. Woo!
What is up, everybody? My God, I've always wanted to participate in like the roast of Fred Durst. I feel like I just sort of got to. That's the closest I'll ever get to that kind of fame, everybody. Man, I am in Las Vegas, though. I've been here for about 6 years now. It's odd. It took a while to adjust it. Like, just living in a gambling culture like this. I mean, you're surrounded by it. It's everywhere you go. You can bet on almost anything. Like, I'm finally comfortable. Do you know that if two people hang themselves within seconds of each other, you can say they were neck and neck at the end? It was a tight finish. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, I do. I live here. I moved here from Dallas with my 2 cats about 6 years ago. Live in a 1-bedroom apartment with them. I've been told that's an excellent serial killer starter kit. I love both of my cats. I love them. I have a male and a female. I'm not a cat dad, though. I'm not a cat dad. I have pictures of them on my phone, but I'm not a cat dad. I have almost nothing but pictures of them on my phone, but I'm not a cat dad. I swear I'm not. I don't know. every time people post things about their pets on social media, it's always their children. But I look at both of my cats more like my parents. Like before I did this Zoom mic, I looked at my dad cat, told him what I was going to do. And he was like, what the heck are you doing with your life? I'm a mama's boy. I looked at Lola, my mom cat, for support. And she said, we're not mad. We're just disappointed. Classic cat parenting. It's expensive owning pets. It can be. I recently purchased a brand new mattress. Both of my cats sleep with me every night. And it's one of those Tempur-Pedic mattresses. They had those classic commercials with the wine glass balance there and kids jumping. Didn't spill. I don't drink in bed. I bought it so that my cats don't have to feel me shake when I cry myself to sleep at night. Most nights. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Cats are smart too. Like people always talk about training their dogs to do things. Like cats are not dumb. Like you've seen videos, people training their cats to use the toilet like a human. Like I've been working with both of them for about 6 months now. And it's difficult, like a lot of repetition involved. And ultimately, we just decided to compromise. We all just share a litter box. Easier. It's more inclusive. I clean it more often. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I talk so much about my cats. You might think that I don't like dogs, but that's not true. I love dogs, but it's not fair to have them without a backyard to get out in my opinion, and just free reign. You know, I have friends who have big guard dogs, like big pit bulls, German shepherds. I love them, but I don't own a lot of personal property. So I feel like my cats are perfect for the home security I need. Like they know the sound of my keys when I'm walking up the door to the doorstep. Like they're both there waiting to greet me when I open it. Like if they're not both sitting there on the floor ready to greet me, like I know something immediately is wrong. Like I have a panic. Like I don't know what's happened, you know, but it reminds me of when I lived with a woman like 15 years ago who was dabbling in bath salts. And anytime I'd get home from work and she wasn't right on the couch watching TV where I left her, felt like a cop having to clear an apartment a room at a time. Like she's not in the kitchen, not on the kitchen floor, not in the bathtub with the coloring book. So then you notice the bedroom doors slightly closed, like push it open. Oh, got her. She's under the bed. She's under the bed. Subjects detained, everybody. Yeah, I found that woman and my cats in all those spots. When my cats were just scared because someone knocked on the next door neighbor's door. Who knows? I'm Kirk Broussard, everybody. Thanks.
All right, let's give it up for Kirk Broussard, everybody. And Kirk, where can we find you on social media?
At Kirk B Comedy on everything important, and Beats for Cats on YouTube.
All right, give him a big round of applause, everybody. That was awesome. That was awesome there, Kirk. Yes. And I don't hate cats, but I did find out that cats are assassins. Yeah, because my ex had a cat, and the cat laid on the third step on the stairs. And about midnight, I had to go downstairs, and the cat didn't move, but I did. With the banister. Broke the banister off. I slid all the way down. I got stitches in this arm. That cat tried to kill me. The 9 lives my ass. They tried to kill me. Okay, that's how that worked. Wow. All right, thank you so much, Kirk. That's why I don't have cats, by the way. All right, Judge Shenanigans, are you ready for the next comedian? Meow? I mean, I'm me ready. Oh. Well, you can tell this comedian judge has just got lots of puns going on here and cares about how people are doing. So let's welcome our third comedian combatant for tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Marcus, everybody. Woo!
Woo! Woo! What's going on, folks? How y'all doing, man? Yeah, my name's Marcus. I am a resident of the Tacoma area, kind of new to the area, and recently kind of migrated over from the South. I'm originally from it's the South end of Seattle, so it wasn't a big jump. But yeah, I've been recently been made to feel like a real Tacomian, is what I think we're called here now. Because I experienced what I like to call the Tacoma trifecta, is what it was, right? I had a tweaker run into my parked car.
Oh.
I lost the catalytic converter.
Oh.
And then I was also sexually assaulted
What?
at a 7-Eleven. I'm working that one out still. I'm not 100% it was sexual assault, but that homeless man was making some real aggressive eye contact. Yeah, while he was masturbating.
Whoa.
Yeah, it made me feel some kind of way too, man. I'm pretty sure that was assault of some sort. I haven't taken it to court. I did look it up though. I was curious because I felt vulnerable and everything, so I looked it up, and there's like 1 in 10 males that get sexually assaulted. I always assumed it was in prison, but 7-Eleven's on the list. If you Google it, it's 7-Eleven's one of them.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean, I went on in there and got my cigarettes and my lotto ticket, and I felt dirty afterwards. So yeah, man, and I'm also a big lover of kids. That always gets an odd response. I'm not really sure what people think. I love kids appropriately, is what I need to say out here on national TV or what have you. I love kids appropriately. If there was a love kids scale, a love kids scale, I'd be somewhere in the middle, right? I'm I'm not like Nick Cannon, right? But I'm not R. Kelly either, right? I'm somewhere in the sweet spot where you don't get no charges or no child support, right in there. That's my jam. Is what I'm saying. Hey, I know some of you guys had to be part of that news trend when everybody was tripping about Nick having those 12 kids, right? I thought it was amazing, really, not necessarily that he had 12 kids, but he could afford 12 kids. I thought that was amazing. Because if those that don't know me, I'm cheap. I'm cheap, and children are not. Children are not cheap. And they were celebrity kids. You got to factor that in as well, because celebrity kids, for some reason, are a lot more expensive than your regular kids. They cost a lot more. I've been doing my research, and I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure it's their diet. Yeah. Celebrity kids, I'm pretty sure they eat other stuff. Is what it is. It's like a Thunderdome thing going on, and there's just a bunch of celebrity kids, and only the strong can survive. That's my assumption, anyways. I don't have any celebrity kids, but yeah. Then you had the 5 baby mamas on top of the 12 celebrity kids. Come on, that's crazy amount of money, right? I had my abacus out. I was carrying the one. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. By the time we got to kid 7, I'd have been in witness protection. You'd have never seen me again. Be some fatherless children. That's what I'm saying. Don't hate the player. I'm just saying. Shoot, my daughter is actually down there in Atlanta going to school right now, and she had the opportunity to go to a taping of Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon's show. And I told her, don't even make eye contact with Nick. Do it. Don't do it. I do not need you to be lucky 13. I don't. I do not need that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Couldn't have it, man. But shoot, that whole thing was crazy to me. And then just the other day, I read a headline where Nick said something to the extent of he wasn't going to stop having children until God told him to stop having children.
What?
Yeah, Nick's looking for the burning bush.
Oh.
Whoa.
No.
I'm out, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, let's give it up for Marcus, everybody. And Marcus, where can we find you on social media?
I crack myself .up.
I crack myself
at all the good hot spots.
Oh, good. I cracked myself up. I cracked myself up. Up. Is that what you said?
No, I cracked myself up. Somebody had I cracked myself up already, which I'm bothered by, but there wasn't a way to crack it down.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marcus. Let's give it up for Marcus one more time. That was such an awesome set. And yeah, you know, that's a wide spectrum to fit into. R. Kelly and who else did you say? Nick Cannon. That's quite the spectrum. You have all kinds of room in between. Everywhere. Okay. Judge Shenanigans, are you ready to pick the Joker Ace? This is the toughest job of this whole show, is picking the Joker Ace of this game, because we have a game 2 coming up right after this. So Judge Shenanigans, you've been around comedy long enough. Who is the Joker Ace of game number 1 for the night? Rodney Dangerfield wasn't on. The brick wall's having flashbacks, folks.
In the game for a while.
Yes, they have been. This, not Pink Floyd either. Not another hole in the wall.
Be crazy.
Come on, Judge. Give me somebody. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. I will get you some. I'll get you a brick to put in the hole in the wall. All right. So I know who the Joker Ace of game number 1 tonight is. Joker Ace for game number 1 is Kirk Broussard, everybody. Kirk, you are Joker Ace for game number 1. We're celebrating with a cigarette. There we go. We're celebrating. Dogfight right after game number 2. So be ready with your 3 minutes set. All right. Thank you so much, Kirk. You are awesome. And that was game number 1 for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in.